So we're a public kindergarten. We're based next to Freyberg Park. We have 40 children that come to us each day, and we have about 53 families in total that come to us for childcare. I've been there for 7 years as head teacher, and Gloria has been there for
6.5 years.
Yeah. It was a Friday night, and to be fair, it had been raining on and off a bit during the day, and we'd kind of been keeping an eye on it, but we never imagined it was going to do what it did. When we were leaving and on the way home, as I went up Beach Road, that you could see the amount of water that was starting to come down Beach Road and down the hill.
So actually, we knew the kindergarten was literally in the water. Yeah, because the community Facebook pages just keep popping up the photos they could take. Yeah.
We weren't sure how high the water had come up inside because it's really quite hard to tell because water soaks up into plasterboard and things like that. But a lot of the boxes and crates that we had at floor level had water in them. No one was 100% sure whether the water had been contaminated or not. We heard, through social media, that a lot of the lids had popped off drainage down by the stream, so it was presumed that the water was dirty that had come through. All the resources in the building were pretty much thrown out because we've got young children. So all of our shelvings, puzzle shelves, our bookshelves, our anything, tables, chairs, it all got thrown out. So it took 6 months all up. We opened back up again on the 19th of July.
We were thinking, we could come back in one term, I come back in, but eventually half year. Some children just said bye to us because they started school. And some of children, they were already settled in the new kindergarten. We thought they probably wouldn't come back with us because they made a friend and the family made connections with the community. But majority of the families, they came back with us.
And although it was a terrible thing that happened, I'm forever grateful that they were not there when it happened, that it happened after work hours, because I think the trauma they would have experienced from that would have been horrible. We had another layer of communication and experience with our families as well too. They had trusted us that we would solve this problem for them and that we would find the best solution for their children. So by taking them out and putting them into these other kindergartens, they trusted that we were making good choices for them as well too. Although we'd had all this upheaval and change, we had stronger connections with our sister kindergartens. There were 5 kindergartens now that we had first-hand knowledge about how they operated and what their philosophies were, and had built real connections with the teams and the other children that were there too. So we wouldn't have had that if we hadn't been flooded. I think our parents were quite surprised when they came in and saw what it now looked like. And we thought a lot about what we wanted to have in there as well too. So we actually have a mixture of older furniture in there as well, some sort of antique type pieces, as well as new stuff as well, because we didn't want it to be this harsh environment. We wanted it to retain some of the qualities of what we had before.
When the older sibling came back to kindergarten, because they still have younger siblings at our kindergarten, and I asked her, look at kindergarten, do you like it? Is it the same? And she's kind of, it's the same, but it's different. So we still want to creating the environment like the home feeling learning environment, make them feel comfortable and happy learning here, but still something exciting. A lot of things are new.